Hello and welcome to ETG4950, Project Management and Senior Design 2. This course will be a continuation to the work that you did or started in Senior Design 1. You will continue working with the same group. You need to start communicating with your group members as soon as possible to finalize the prototype and start the testing phase. Your group project will involve planning, development, and evaluation of real-life problems. So you will use the same planning that you did in the first project or the first course or the first semester. The course will also include alternative solutions or evaluations, selecting the proper solution, testing and adjusting the design of the new product. For example, if the material need to be changed, if you used plastic and you need aluminum or you need another type of material, then you need to research it and select the proper solution or proper alternative. Students will be required to finalize the bill of material or the components of the product. So you will know each component for that product and select a supplier to buy that component from, or the raw material for that component, and estimate the mass production cost for your product. In addition, students will be identifying federal and state regulations for the designed product. What do you need to adhere to get your product out in the market? The course will end with closing the project and delivering the final prototype and all related documents. My name is Professor Yusuf and I will be your instructor for this course, so please feel free to contact me via email or through the virtual office hours using Microsoft Teams. Please take the time to view, read, and understand all the provided material. I put for you lots of material under the course content, so you can read those material and look at the lectures, review the lectures, and most likely you will find your answer or your answer to the question that you have in the material. 99% of your questions are addressed in the syllabus and in the course material. So if you have any question, you can use Microsoft Teams to chat with me during my virtual office hours. My virtual office hours are posted under the Announcements tab through the online learning system and in the syllabus. For easy access to the course material, I created a link within the Welcome announcement. Click here to start, which will take you to the Welcome lecture. Textbook will not be required, but you can use the same references that you used in Senior Design 1. In addition, you can use the Certified Quality Inspector Handbook and Operations Management. Those are two good references that you can use and will assist you in understanding not only the course material, but also the testing process that you need to do to test the product for proof of concept. The course is online, so all course material will be available for you through the online learning system. Your home page will display the different courses where you can click on the course of interest to access course information. I suggest that you navigate through the different tabs to get yourself familiar with the course organization if you're not. In addition, I would suggest that you log in at least once every 24 hours to stay current with course requirements and changes. For easy access, all course material, including assignments, discussions, quizzes, presentations, lectures, and supplemental material have been posted under the course content tab through different modules. The modules will be released on a weekly basis as the semester progresses. You need to access your online course on a daily basis to check for the latest updates and due dates. The syllabus quiz should be completed during the first week. For the first week, I added for you a syllabus quiz to ensure that you are interacting with the online course, that you read the syllabus, that you know the initial information that's required from you. There is no discussion for the first week. The discussion will start in the second week. Failing to complete the quiz could lead to purging from the course, and you will not be able to view the next module of the course material. The other one is the participation, and the participation is a discussion, weekly discussion, that will start second week. So all students are required to complete a weekly discussion, which should be due by Sunday of each week. Make every attempt to post your initial response by the middle of the module week, and respond to at least one of your peers by the end of the week. So you need to respond. So not only posting, but you need to respond to at least one of your peers. The first week will not include a discussion, since it's just the course information. The discussion posting will begin from week 2. The weekly discussion is to answer the questions posted and reply to at least one of your classmates' posts before the end of the submission period. So make sure to do that. The questions should be answered after reviewing the course material. When you post your discussion, post it in the format of questions and answers. Just copy the format, copy the template, and answer the questions. When you answer, do not answer with one word. Try to explain what you learned, what you did, how are you going to use that, and if you have questions. If you don't have questions, then you say none for this week. That will be fine. As stated before, it's required to complete this weekly discussion because that is participation. So you're losing points if you don't reply or you don't post. In addition, you might not be able to view the next module material. So make sure to complete every activity. Use the provided channels to communicate with me. The more you communicate, the better you will understand the course material and course requirements. Just email me and I will assist you as much as I can. Now, email messages should have the subject as the name of the course and the problem you have. So I will know that you are from this course, this class, because I'm teaching 5 courses. So I need to know which course or which class are you taking so I can reply accordingly. When you write the email, or even if you post a discussion, use professional language and professional words. Don't use chat word. Virtual office hours are posted online, so you can use that and use Microsoft Teams to share documents. If you want to share documents, you want to share a screen, you want to post a question, or if you want me to look at something, you can do it through Microsoft Teams, or you can do it through the email. That will be fine. Assignment submission should be through Falcon Online. Don't email me anything. If I asked you to email, then do that. Otherwise, do not email me your assignment, because that will make it hard for me to grade and assign for you the grade in the gradebook. Late assignments will not be accepted unless you have, like a medical excuse or something urgent that came up, and you have to provide documentation for that. You need to use a certain format for the naming. So the naming format should be like A1, A2, like assignment 1, assignment 2, underscore 4950. That's the course number. And then underscore your last name. And again, this naming format will assist me in identifying which assignment, which course, and the name of the person who submitted that assignment. So it's been given there for a purpose that will assist me in identifying that course. Because when I click on download and I have it on my machine, then I have all these assignments, all these names, and I will not be able to distinguish between them unless they have assignment number, course number, and last name. Add your name and email address at the top of the first page in your assignment. Again, that will assist me in identifying which or who submitted that work. All assignments should be submitted in Microsoft Word or PDF format unless instructed otherwise. As we did before in Senior Design 1, maybe you had to submit like Microsoft project file or Visio file. That will be fine. I will tell you you can submit through Visio or through Microsoft project, and you can submit that. But for now, all what you need to submit is Microsoft Word or PDF for the assignments and the project assignments. As I stated at the beginning, the course project will be a continuation of your project, your group project in Senior Design 1. The group should finalize their product and start testing for functionality, usability, reliability, durability, and many other characteristics. Over the progress of the course, your group need to identify product suppliers and calculate mass production cost. The group need to identify the rules and regulations that your product should adhere to. The group will finish by creating product documentation, including marketing materials such as brochures, posters, and maybe a website that will talk about the product, that will explain the product, and will market the product. Due to having two sections, group discussions area will be created in Microsoft Teams. If I create the group in Falcon Online, then I have a part of the group in section 1, part of the other group in section 2. That will not work with the discussion area. So what I will try to do, I don't know how would that work for now, but what I will try to do is to create groups through Microsoft Teams, so you can share documentation, you can meet, and you can submit any work or do anything that you need during or through the Microsoft team. The group assignments should be in Microsoft Word format or PDF format, and it has also a naming format. You name it as Project Assignment 1 or Project Assignment 2 or Project Assignment 3 underscore 4950 underscore your last name. And points will be subtracted for improper naming. Again, the naming is very important for me because I download all these assignments on my computer, and when I search for them, it will be very hard if they are not named properly. The project reports should be submitted with the proper grammar and correct spelling. We have resources at the college to assist you in the writing process. So you can go to the writing center, you can chat with them, you can I think they have virtual hours that you can utilize, so you can use also Microsoft Teams with them, and they will guide you through the writing process. Remember from Senior Design 1 that each member of the team should submit their own copy of the assignment. There will be 2 exams through the whole semester, midterm and a final. Both exams will have true, false, and multiple choice questions. The final will include all chapters within the course material. You will not be able to start your final until you finish your peer evaluation first, as we did with Senior Design 1. If you have any questions, you can either email it to me or chat through the Microsoft Teams during virtual office hours. It's very important to work and submit all course activities. Having high grades in the exams does not mean that you will pass the course. All activities are designed to complement each other and to assist in the learning process. So if you have questions about the grades, email it to me and I will be more than glad to answer your questions, review what you did, review your work, discuss it with you, and then we'll talk about the grade. The goal of this course is to provide students with an understanding of the development and execution process, including supply chain management and product rules and regulations. In addition, students will understand the importance of conducting testing and evaluation for the final product. By the end of the semester, you should be able to identify product tolerance, durability, functionality, and reliability through non-destructive testing methods. You should be able to identify product components through the bill of material list. You should be able to develop procurement process through supplier selection procedure considering global related issues. You should be able to interpret federal, state, and organizational rules and policies or regulations and implement them to the designed product. Usually we take those rules or those regulations and we implement that in the design stage. And we include also ethical and environmental laws if needed. Plan for quality and continuous improvement for the product. The course material will include lectures about confirming customer requirements, whether we do interviews or surveys or whatever method we do to capture the customer requirements. Before, we didn't have a product, so we could not talk about the product. Now with the prototype, at least you can take that prototype and start asking customers, would you buy it? How much would you pay for it? Is it something that you were looking to use? And all these kind of questions until we finalize the functionality of that product. Then we do the product testing and evaluation to make sure that it functions as they requested. With the testing and evaluation, we can do adjustment to the design and finalizing to the bill of material or the components of that product. Mass production at that point will be calculated and suppliers will be selected. We will see if the supplier will have the capacity to provide us with what we need, or do we have the capacity to produce these items ourselves. We will understand what's the meaning of reliability and maintainability, because we have to build maintainability within the system itself or within the product itself when we design it. Product related regulations and policies have to be researched, and we have to know what do we need to adhere to, and then we have to do market research to enter the market. How can we enter the market with all these competitive or competition in the market? We finalize that by product documentation. We document everything that we wrote. We create user manuals, brochures, technical manuals, whatever we need to explain our product through. And then we deliver at the end and close the project. For the software, we are going to continue using the same copy of the software that you downloaded or used last semester. So if you have Visio, we are going to use Visio, and we are going to use Microsoft Project. If you don't have the software, don't worry, you can go online and use any drawing software to replace Visio and any project management software to replace Microsoft Project. So it's not a must to use this software. I want you just to understand that there are tools out there that you can utilize and use to control and to monitor and to plan for your project. So that will be all for this session. And again, this is just an introductory session, explanation on the course and how will the course be. But if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. You can use Microsoft Teams to chat, or video conference, or even voice, just through voice calling. Also, you can chat with me using Microsoft Teams. Thank you and have a great day.